Hello, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana, and I'm going to make some quick edits on this film. It's not going to be as long as this full version. I'll put the link on here. Um, but I think some things need to be talked about that aren't talked about in this film. I can't
28,
cover
that is
everything,
the
but
number of Mormon bishops
can
in the
cover some
United
important
States.
areas.
They're all laymen. Mitt Romney used to be one of them. Their job includes discipline and spiritual guidance and tending to church members who are in need. Harry Smith has been given a rare look inside a huge but little-known effort by the Mormon Church, spearheaded by those bishops, to show what they believe it means to be your brother's keeper.
Mormons believe, and Jesus taught, that faith without works is dead.
Now that's true, and these bishops and these welfare workers, these volunteers, make a great deal of difference in the people's lives that are needy. And there are even people outside of the faith that take advantage of our welfare services. Um, but the important point is
Fast once a month.
It's different to have that get into your soul and try to see people that need help and figuring out, can we help them?
Help that comes from the pocketbooks and good works of fellow Mormons. Devout Mormons fast once a month, and the money they would have spent on those meals gets collected and goes to help the needy. And
when those are fast offerings collected there, and other bishops ask for other things from other individuals that are more influential. The thing is you need to take care of the welfare needs in your ward, and a bishop does that. And sometimes he might have 3 or 4 or 500, 800 people in his ward, and some of them are in some pretty needy areas, and some of them are in some more affluent areas. It all balances out. The most important thing here is that we do believe in work, we do believe in volunteering, we do believe in getting people employed and keeping them employed. We do believe in helping them out when they need help, and we also help other non-members out as well.
as it turns out, Mormon incomes mirror those of the rest of us, which means there are a lot more than a few Mormons who could use a lift.
And there's a lot more than just a few Mormons that take advantage of our system. Um, we do everything from produced milk to cheese to grow bread to grains to orchards to canneries. I've worked in some canneries. I've worked on some farms. There's a lot out there. There's going to be a lot greater need for these services in the future, I believe. And you're going to have to decide what you're going to do. Are you going to be part of a solution or just a drain on resources? A lot more questions out there on all this.
Divorce, she needed to ask Bishop Green for help.
And there should be no stigmatism in asking for help.
His congregation of 420 people is a huge responsibility.
Is it daunting? Some days, yeah. And you think to yourself, that could be me tomorrow.
Can you start in that pat?
Now the bishop does have a group of individuals helping and not counselors, but he has a welfare committee in a lot of cases. A lot of cases he has a group of individuals to support and help him in different quorums and different situations. So he's not alone by any means, but it can be daunting because it all goes to him, and he has to approve these services. He has to check and interview the individuals and talk to them, see what their needs are. Are they committed to helping themselves? Are they committed on getting employment? Are they committed on trying to work through their problems with the bishop, with welfare agents, with employment agents, with other resources that are available in the community? Are they committed in improving their situation? That's the big question. And will they help and serve as they're being helped and served? That's the other question.
And I'll start over here.
That was Jamie Reynolds' situation. After her divorce, she needed to ask Bishop Green for help. The bishop and his neighbors provided this garden plot for Jamie, and every now and then, she still comes to a storehouse with her bishop's list.
Without sounding crass, it almost sounds like if you're going to be a Mormon, this is not a bad fringe benefit.
No, not going to splat on the cement at the end of it. If I fall, there's somebody to help.
There is a significant safety net.
Yeah.
And there is a significant safety net, but there are also significant responsibilities. The bishops encourage people to work, to get education, to get good employment, better employment. They don't encourage people to just stay on a welfare, give me mindset. There's so much more behind the scenes here that this movie can't talk about, but it's important to understand that there are better ways to approach the needy and the welfare than what our current government does. And this system in the welfare system in the LDS Church or the Mormon Church doesn't get enough compliments.
So let's go back through the job description of a bishop and a subplot here. Can you picture Mitt Romney as a bishop?
Absolutely. And that's, so many people in the Mormon Church wish he would sort of reveal a little more of that, because you were sort of the pastor of a flock, as it were. 400 and some members, people who were having trouble making their ends meet, trouble with a rent check. They would come to him on a consistent basis and say, how do I make this work? And he would counsel them and tell them, well, here's the list, and check off the items and go ahead and go to the store.
Now, something you just mentioned, of all the Mormons you met and dealt with in conjunction with this story, would you say most would be more comfortable if Mitt Romney talked more or less about his Mormonism?
I think more, because it was interesting. During the break, I was saying, we met these different people from so many different walks of life. One of the women there with the hairnet on, she's a PhD candidate. The other guy's a financial planner. You would not be able to distinguish these people from any other walk of life except for their total commitment
And that's
to
good.
their faith.
But you're getting people from all walks of life